mean, I love waking up in the morning not knowing what's gonna happen or who I'm gonna meet.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 most emotional deaths or exits of our favorite movie characters. Beware of spoilers.
You could be happy here. I could take care of you. I wouldn't let anybody hurt you.
Number 10, Tony Stark's sacrifice, Avengers Endgame.
Hey, you said 1 out of 14 million we win, yeah? Tell me this is it.
If I tell you what happens, it won't happen.
This saga built on sacrifice and countless farewells finally reached its peak, and nothing hits harder than Tony Stark's final moment in Endgame. We already endured painful losses across the Avengers film, Black Widow, Vision, Gamora to name but a few. Yet when Tony stepped up, we just weren't ready.
And guess what, Cap? We lost. And you weren't there. But that's what we do, right? Our best work after the fact. What are the Avengers? We're the Avengers, not the pre-Vengers.
Okay.
Right?
In that climactic last battle, Tony pulls the unthinkable. He seizes the Infinity Stones, reminds us just who he is, and then snaps Thanos out of existence.
And I am Iron Man.
The victory was epic, but at what cost? He risked his life to save those he loved. As the reality sank in, Tony faded, sharing his last breath with Rhodes, Pepper, and Peter Parker at his side. Heartbreaking? Yes, but at least we saw Tony's evolution from selfish playboy to the universe's ultimate savior.
What am I even tripping for? Everything's gonna work out exactly the way it's supposed to. I love you 3,000.
Number 9, Spock's selfless act, Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan. Sometimes the saddest goodbyes are born from pure selflessness, and in The Wrath of Khan, it's Spock's sacrifice which proves this to be true.
I've been, and always shall be, your friend.
With the Enterprise on the brink of collapse, he doesn't hesitate. Calm and resolute, he immobilizes Dr. McCoy, steps into the irradiated engine room, and restores the warp drive. Single-handedly, he saves the entire ship, knowing full well he won't survive.
Jim, I think you better get down here.
Bones?
Better hurry.
Then comes the gut punch. Captain Kirk rushes down only to find his best friend trapped and collapsing behind the glass. Helpless Kirk listens as Spock, in his dying moment, tells him not to grieve, reminding him it was only right to give his life for others.
The needs of the many outweigh
The needs of the few.
or the one.
We were shattered because it wasn't just a death scene, but the heartbreaking loss of the franchise's moral compass. Number 8, Bob and Charlotte's unspoken connection, Lost in Translation. The ending of Lost in Translation captures heartbreak through silence. Bob and Charlotte meet in Tokyo, two strangers finding each other in their loneliness and vulnerabilities.
So what are you doing here?
A couple of things. Taking a break from my wife, forgetting my son's birthday, and getting paid $2 million to endorse a whiskey.
They build a fleeting connection, and just when we were invested, Bob prepares to leave Tokyo. Their first parting feels hollow, as if something vital was left unsaid. Then comes one last chance. Bob finds Charlotte in a crowd as he's leaving, and we get that moment. He hugs her tight and whispered words we'll never hear. This should be a beautiful final moment, but we're left confused. Was it love or something more? We don't know, and maybe we never will. This goodbye aches not because of what happens, but because of everything that never did.
I don't want to leave.
So don't stay here with me. We'll start a jazz band.
Number 7, Dobby's emotional death, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Part 1.
Dobby's come to rescue Harry Potter, of course. Dobby will always be there for Harry Potter.
Sometimes even the smallest characters leave the biggest hole in our hearts, and nothing proves that more than Dobby's death. Once a timid house elf, he proves his courage when he helps Harry Potter and his friends escape Malfoy Manor.
How dare you defy your masters! Dobby has no master. Dobby is a free elf, and Dobby has come to save Harry Potter and his friends.
Just when freedom was within reach, tragedy strikes as Belflick's knife fatally hits Dobby. On the beach, in Harry's arm, he whispers how beautiful it is to be free and with friends, and then he dies.
Such a beautiful place.
be with friends. Dobby is happy to be with his friend.
It's agonizing to watch Harry grieve, digging his grave by hand without magic as if burying family. For fans, Dobby's passing hurts deeply. It's a devastating reminder of loyalty, sacrifice, and how even the purest hearts aren't safe in war. Number 6, Oscar Schindler's departure. Schindler's List. Not even the horrors we see in Schindler's List hit as hard as Oscar Schindler's farewell. Once a profiteering Nazi industrialist, he turned into an unlikely savior.
Power is when we have every justification to kill. And we don't.
Using his factories, he sheltered and saved about 1,000 Jews from certain death. But when the war ends, Schindler figures the Red Army will brand him a criminal, forcing him to flee.
I am a criminal. At midnight, you'll be free, and I'll be hunted.
His Jewish workers, whose lives he saved, present him with a letter attesting to his heroism, meant to ensure his safe passage. But instead of pride, Schindler breaks down. He grieves, blaming himself for not doing more, remembering those he couldn't save.
Could have got more out. I could have got more. I don't know if I just... I could have got more.
Even after his departure, that final breakdown remains with us as a touching moment that shows even heroes carry unbearable guilt. Number 5, Malcolm Crowe's realization, The Sixth Sense. Some twists leave you stunned, and The Sixth Sense delivers one with a shocking revelation at the end.
I see dead people.
We first meet Malcolm Crowe as a respected child psychologist who was shot in the opening by a patient who felt betrayed. Malcolm then devotes himself to helping a new boy, Cole, a child haunted by his ability to see the dead.
What do you think these ghosts want when they talk to you? I want you to think about it, Cole.
Malcolm sees echoes of his shooter on Cole and is determined to help him, seemingly as some form of redemption. Everything leads us to that jaw-dropping reveal. Malcolm never survived the shooting. He's been a ghost the whole time, believing he was alive, just as we did. Watching him realize the truth, tell his wife he had to help someone, and then finally let go, it's heartbreaking.
I think I can go now. Just needed to do a couple things.
Number 4, Rick Blaine and Ilsa Lund's undying love, Casablanca.
The whole world crumbling, we picked this time to fall in love.
Yeah, it's pretty bad timing.
Michael Curtis's 1942 romantic drama isn't just a classic. It's a timeless display of how love and war collide. Before the war, Rick Blaine and Ilsa Lund were lovers in Paris until Ilsa vanished, leaving Rick bitter. Imagine Rick's surprise when he sees Ilsa years later in his cafe in Casablanca. But this time, she's with her husband, Victor Laszlo, a resistance leader hunted by the Nazis.
Of all the gin joints in all the towns in all the world, she walks into mine.
The spark between Rick and Ilsa is undeniable, but the reality is cruel. She must stand by Laszlo, and Rick knows it. In the misty runaway finale, Rick uses his influence to help Ilsa escape with her husband, choosing duty over his own happiness.
Ilsa, I'm no good at being noble, but it doesn't take much to see that the problems of three little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Someday you'll understand that. Now. He's looking at you, kid.
Their final goodbye was moving. A love we knew was real, yet forever out of reach. Number 3, Jack Dawson's final moment, Titanic. Few cinematic endings broke hearts like Jack Dawson's in Titanic.
A woman's heart is a deep ocean of secrets. But now you know there was a man named Jack Dawson, and that he saved me. In every way that a person can be saved.
He wasn't even supposed to be on the ship. He literally won his tickets in a poker game. Jack meets Rose DeWitt Bukater, a high-class girl trapped by her controlling fiancé and mother.
Poor little rich girl. What does she know about misery?
No, it's not what I was thinking. What I was thinking was, what could have happened to this girl to make her think she had no way out?
Despite all disapproval, they fell deeply in love. Then tragedy strikes. The ship hits an iceberg and begins to sink. In the chaos, they cling to each other on the railing, refusing to let go. Jack doesn't think of himself. He makes Rose promise him she'll survive at any cost. In the icy water, he lifts her onto a floating board, surrendering his own chance at life.
You're gonna die an old lady, warm in her bed. Not here. Not this night. Not like this. Do you understand me?
By the time rescues arrive, Jack has frozen to death, leaving Rose and all of us devastated. Number 2, E.T.'s farewell. E.T. the Extra-Terrestrial.
Must be dead. 'Cause I don't know how to feel.
Honestly, we're almost driven to tears by E.T.'s emotional ending. A lonely boy, Elliot Taylor, stumbles upon a stranded alien and offers friendship. Soon, what starts as curiosity blossoms into an unshakable bond. One so strong, even Elliot's siblings join in to protect their new friend. When E.T. flatlines, it's Elliot's connection that sparks his revival. But the closer their bond grows, the clearer it becomes that E.T. can't stay. Together, the kids defy the authorities in a daring escape, racing to get E.T. to his ship. In that heartbreaking moment, Elliot begs him to stay, but E.T. gently promises he will always be there before stepping onto his ship. Watching him blast off, we're left mourning their lost friendship. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Erwin Wade, Saving Private Ryan, because he was so terrified of dying. Leslie Burke, Bridge to Terabithia. Her sudden death caught us all by surprise.
No, it's not that kind of rope. It couldn't break. It wouldn't have.
But it did. I'm sorry, son.
No, you're lying.
Mr. Keating, Dead Poets Society. He bids his students farewell despite their protest.
Thank you, boys. Thank you.
Roy Batty, Blade Runner. In his final moment, he saves his enemy's life.
All those moments will be lost in time. Like tears in rain.
Thomas J. Sennett, My Girl. Veda grieves as he died trying to find her mood ring.
Put his glasses on. Put on his glasses. He was going to be an acrobat.
He's gone, sweetheart. He's gone.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, John Coffey's Sad Demise, The Green Mile. Set in the 1930s, this movie leaves us completely shattered with John Coffey's farewell.
Please, Paul. Don't put that thing over my face. Don't put me in the dark. I was afraid of the dark.
Coffey, portrayed by Michael Clark Duncan, has been condemned to death for a crime he never committed. Underneath his large, imposing frame lies a gentle soul with a miraculous gift. He can heal with a touch.
What did you just do to me?
I helped it. Didn't I help it? I just took it back, so.
He uses this gift selflessly, even healing the very guards watching over him. The head guard, Paul Edgecombe, moved by his compassion, realizes the truth of his innocence and offers to help him escape.
When I stand before God and he asks me why did I kill one of his true miracles, what am I going to say?
Yet Coffey, wary of carrying the world's pain and cruelty, chooses to stay. In that haunting final moment, Paul claps his hands, tears falling before carrying out the sentence. We're distraught. Watching Coffey die felt like watching the world lose its light. Which of these characters' final moments was the most despair-inducing? Let us know in the comment section down below.